My badge represents a beach. I draw the sand and the sea. Both are natural textures. The sand is grainy, soft, bumpy, and fluffy, and the sea is smooth or curved. It depends on the sea. The beach reminds me of summer and to the good time I had there with my family and friends. I hope you like it.
This is the badge of my school, and I made it with different textures. Bricks, scales, leaves, roses, cards, fabric, hair, wood, water, feathers, clothes, pencils, leather. I drew a lot of colorful textures and I want to describe two of them. Bricks are an artificial texture. They are made by humans and they are rough, grainy and straight. They remind me of the bricks in old houses. Another texture that I like is the feathers. They're soft, fluffy, smooth and straight. I like them because they remind me of the birds I see from my window every day. I hope you like it.
My badge has two different textures. The first texture is a natural, it is made of wood, and the second texture is artificial, is made of bricks. The bricks texture is bumpy and grainy. Wood is raw and coarse. It reminds me of a tree.
My badge is made of different textures, rocks and bricks. Rocks texture is natural and it's raw and coarse. Bricks is artificial and it's bumpy and grainy. They remind me of the walls and house.
My badge has got two textures. The first texture is artificial and the second texture is natural. The background is made of bricks. It is raw, hard and coarse. The letters of my badge are made of clouds. If we could touch them, I think they would be fluffy, soft and wavy. They remind me of a cloudy sky. I hope you like it.
My badge is made of different textures: grass, wood, bricks, rain, thunder. Wood is smooth and a bit grainy. It reminds me of my desk. Grass is natural texture, soft and smooth. It also reminds me of the outdoors. Another texture is rain and thunder. It reminds me of spring.
My badge is made of an artificial texture. It's made by humans. It reminds me of my house, especially of my bedroom. It's very colorful and I love it.
My badge is made of two textures. Both of them are artificial. I like the bricks texture very much. It's raw, bumpy and grainy. It reminds me to a building from my town. I hope you like it.
My badge is made of grass. It is a natural texture. It's soft, flat and fluffy. It reminds me of the grass of my village.
My badge is made of natural textures, grass and tree. The three log texture is bumpy and raw. It reminds me of long walks in the forest. The grass is smooth and straight. It makes me feel relaxed.
My badge is made of multicolored bricks. They are raw and grainy. It's an artificial texture. It reminds me of a colorful house that I saw in Avila when I was a child.
My badge is made of different textures, like water and bricks. The water is a natural texture, but the bricks are artificial textures. There's some details like a spider web, flies, spiders, bones, tap, octopus and fish. The water is smooth and fresh and it reminds me of nature and peace. And the bricks are rough, coarse and bumpy. It reminds me of buildings. It makes me feel sad and ashamed, but water makes me feel happy and free.
My badge has 3 textures. The circle outside is made of grass and flowers. Both are soft. The grass, unlike the flowers, is rough. Both are natural textures. The aim is the sea, and it's also a natural texture. It reminds me of a relaxing place. And finally, the A represents the sky and the clouds. I don't really know their texture, but I think the clouds could be very soft. I hope you like it.
My badge is made of 4 textures. Wood, which is hard and rough. It reminds me when I build things with my grandfather. The fish scale texture is rough, but at the same time soft and hard. It reminds me of the fish I had when I was a child. The sea texture is curved and smooth. It makes me feel free. And the last texture of my badge is grass, that is coarse, bumpy and straight. It reminds me of my garden.
My badge has an artificial texture. It's made by humans. I wanted to create a brick texture. It's rough and grainy. It reminds me to the walls of my town. They are multicolored and they make me feel happy. I hope you like it.
My badge has both artificial and natural texture. The brick texture is rough and grainy. It reminds me of the walls of my house. The scales texture is coarse and bumpy. It reminds me of a fish. I'm happy you like it.
My badge has 2 different textures, brick and plants. The first one, brick, rough and grainy. The plant's texture is smooth and bumpy. They remind me of nature.
My badge is made of different faces of animals. The letter A is a natural texture. It's of soft and hard and is in the zoo and in the savannah. The letter M is a natural texture, is soft and hard and is in the field. The letter O is a natural texture, is soft and hard.
My bow has 2 different textures. Both are natural. They represent blood into the water, and they are smooth and viscous. They make you feel uncomfortable.
My badge is made of different textures, clouds and stars. Clouds are fluffy and soft. My badge is very special for me. It makes me feel happy.
My badge has an artificial texture. It's made by humans. I wanted to create a brick texture. It's hard when you touch it. It's also rough and grainy. It reminds me of the walls of my house. I hope you like it.